Hi, welcome back to the Straw Bale Minute. I want to talk to you today about jumbo bales. I'm not talking about 3-string bales. I'm talking about the huge bales. They're like 4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet. Now, some people want to use those to build with, and they can be used. A lot of people think it's too much, but they actually can be used. Obviously, it's going to take machinery to move them around. It's not going to take a whole lot of bales to stack up to the right height for your ceiling height, so it's a pretty quick process if you have the appropriate machinery. It takes a lot of extra concrete for your foundation and a lot of extra roofing to cover all of that. So there are some disadvantages at that level. Now you do obviously get more insulation value, so more R value out of the wall than you would get for a 2-string bale, which is about an 18-inch wide bale. But there's the law of diminishing returns. So you go from an 18-inch bale, and that's giving you a lot more insulation value than a standard 2x6 framed wall. You go to a 3-string bale, and you're getting maybe another R10 out of it, so moving from R40 to R50, let's say. When you get into a 4-foot wide bale, I'm not even sure what the R value is, but even though it's way up, the amount of return you're going to see it dissipates. It goes away because you're not saving that much more because you're not actually losing that much energy once you reach a certain part of R value in the wall anyway. So for example, from R40 to R50, you may not actually notice the difference in your utility bill. You certainly won't notice it the way you feel walking around the house. And so from an R40 or R50 to an R200 or whatever that jumbo bale is, you're probably not going to really notice it. So it may not be worth the trade-off for you. Now that said, if you live somewhere near the Arctic Circle or somewhere where it's extremely cold, and there are those of you out there I understand who are building in places like this, then it may be worth it for you to use those. It can be valuable in very, very cold and extreme climates. So really just you have to balance whether you want to spend the extra money on the machinery, the concrete, the roofing, and so forth to get the returns and the R value. We'll see you next time on the Straw Bale Minute.